So it is going to be the Fire Fist. I'm still not over the fact that rock isn't earth. I still think we need to change that. But, you know, either way, we're going to be moving on to losers finals. Clover v Emerald. Going to see whether it's a matter of, you know, the harder parts of nature versus the softer parts.
Yes, absolutely true. Oh my god, Emerald's starting off extremely strong. Oh my god.
Okay, Emerald going to be taking the first 2 stocks of the game, so we're keeping things as even as possible.
Just displaying like, okay, I'm gonna go for the shit because I'm cool. And I'm really good at advantage, and you're gonna die to every hit.
And you can see right now, you know, it's a matter of the adjustment in terms of the playstyle, right? Because Capel does not play anywhere close to what Emerald does.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Like, Capel, obviously being Clarin, like, you kind of just gotta, like, box at Forsburn a little bit, like, just keeping the corner, taking advantage of range. Emerald, I am going to be in your face. And you are going to have to deal with it. Otherwise, you are going to get bear up smashed.
Yeah, I think a big difference here is that, you know, Clover and Capel wanted to be in relatively similar ranges with one another. Meanwhile, Emerald just wants in.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
and then in that point blank up strong, going even without the fire.
Yeah, going to slide off that ledge here, and the up air's coming on through. Clover taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Clover really has to fire back. They haven't like really taken a stock yet. They gotta find that like route to do so.
Yeah, I mean, damage is coming through, but the actual stock not quite yet. Down strong, not gonna work against a fast follower like Zetter.
Yeah, interesting setup into it though. Oh, it'll work there though.
Well, it'll work there.
Okay,
right, and the tilt boost.
So
yeah, tilt boost on the up tilt wasn't quite enough. I was terrified for a second. You never know with Clover.
It is true. But luckily,
down air to start it.
Dangerous. Oh, not gonna get the second one. But oh my god.
And we'll get the second repeat on the down air though. And Clover going to be able to take game number 1. It was looking all Emerald, but lucky shot number 2.
Yeah, that finding the dare timing there was really, really essential. Because like Zetter is a character that can absolutely be taken advantage of with the dare from ledge. So
oh yeah,
you gotta get confident using it. I haven't seen like Clover doing it that much like over the course of this tournament, but this is the set.
But we haven't been seeing too much Clover fighting Zetterburn outside of DOSBox.
Yeah, it was just the one DOSBox. But like still, you can do it against Clarin. Mm-hmm. It's just like harder.
It's just different.
Yes.
Yeah, but this time around, gonna keep things very even once again, but it's all going to be Clover pulling the trigger, not Emerald.
Yeah, that charge at strong, sending at that kind of angle, nasty work. But Emerald, oh my god. Exerting that
at first you don't succeed.
Emerald's very good at using like the up line.
Oh yeah.
Very broken aspect of the character.
Yeah, I mean, it's been nerfed. So, you know, everyone knows that if something's been nerfed, it's not good anymore. That's how it works.
Quickly.
That being said, right, Emerald right now still going straight in for as much damage as possible. But the moments that he slips up a single time, Clover is sitting there ready and waiting to punish.
Yes. Although Emerald is not, like, slipping up that much. Like, especially not right now. There's a lot of nair spinning to win, which is pretty safe in its own right. Spacing the fairs, just kind of poking with the fireballs like that.
Yeah, a lot of Emerald's decisions seems to kind of be what's the fastest option I can choose here, right? It's not always just what's the highest damage option. It's a matter of keeping that tempo as blazingly fast as possible.
Yes, we need APM. More APM for the Zetterburn gods.
Zoomer hands go burr.
No arthritis there. And because of that sweet spot fair with Zetter's own hand. Slightly uncomfortable position briefly, but
yeah, but the downers doing so much work for Emerald here once again. 150 and counting. One up strong will do it from Clover.
Yeah, Clover's really got to catch these high recoveries to ledge. Kind of, we saw RX calling them out to like great effect in Winners Finals, and I think Clover has the tools to do the same. Like a cape to catch like a flip to ledge, for example, that could be very, very effective. But he just gotta start doing it.
Yeah, but right now, going to be able to clear out all that smoke with the fireball. Back air, going to be able to clear out Emerald's stock, but one extra stock under his belt here. This is going to be a big mountain to climb for Clover.
I mean, we've seen Clover get some big stocks before, so certainly not impossible by any means. Like, already this is 60%, 70, 70.
Oh,
80,
no.
90 off stage. And now they have the combust.
Right, goes for super cloud.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of have to at that point just to make it back. Like, there's no point preserving it if you're not gonna make it back to stage. But Emerald taking that with the fair.
Yeah, Emerald going to be dropping straight down for that forward air, and gotta say these two just trying to keep it as quick as possible, just always going toe to toe, blow for blow.
They are really going at it. Just scrapping.
Once again, just keeping it on all of the even stages, like all the neutral ones.
I respect it. If I had the choice, I would remove every stage in the game but go die. I think it's essential.
I think it's a fun stage. Oh god.
Oh,
I think that DI is less than fun for Emerald, but
yeah, survived
going to be able to survive.
Some better DI than that. Oh
wow.
Ripping the raw combust. Trying to catch Emerald going to ledge. A little bit of a spike. Oh my god. That was a scary warp, but that time the combust spike at ledge is going to work out. A little bit of different space.
Yeah. Especially with the purple, it gets so much harder to tech there because of, you know, not being able to tech during hit pause. So Emerald right now still going to be down a stock, and Clover has been getting stronger and stronger as these sets go on.
Yeah,
you picked up this stock. Yeah, picking up the stock much faster.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is absolute like dominance in this game for Clover. Just taking full control for every single neutral win. Making the most of it. Oh yeah. Tried to call out the like high recovery to ledge with the cape there. Didn't quite hit, but it's along the right lines of what Clover needs.
Yeah, but right now Emerald is trying to call out the moments that Clover is going aggressive, right? Trying to, you know, throw out the up strong. It gets another up strong thrown in once again, but Clover is just playing, you know, a little bit further back in terms of the timing. Right? It says, all right, I already know that Emerald's going to be holding forward. It's all W key with this guy, but right here, all you need to do sometimes is wave dash back.
Yes. Wave dash back is, oh my god, probably the most powerful neutral option, at least in my opinion. That's why they took it away from Edalus.
Please help, please. Give it back, my boy.
No, he can
He's
live
sick.
without it. He's not sick. He's thriving.
My boy is not sick enough.
No, that
Anyway.
Edalus is a creature now, but
Yeah.
Emerald's
Either
making
way,
a
you
very
know,
good recovery
Emerald
here.
right now able to crawl back with 90% onto Clover. This is almost kill percent.
Yeah, just spitting out these fireballs like Mario. Clover gets the back air. Secure skill there. If you're Clover, like, you need to shut out Emerald from coming back right now. This third game is going to be essential.
Oh, this could be it.
Oh, not quite. Yeah, this is a comfortable Zetter recovery position.
Yeah, Clover's now just holding the shield a little bit longer anytime that Emerald goes for these shines, which is why we're starting to see the grabs come through for Emerald. But is it too little too late for this kind of adaptation?
Yeah, it's certainly the evolving adaptation meta. It's definitely not too late because they still have at least like 2
Ooh!
in the set. Oh, nasty, nasty bear. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, each and every time that Emerald gets one of these, you know, very, very tight techs, like very, very difficult survival positions, Clover just finds another option to just punish.
Yep. Just working Emerald into those uncomfortable positions and then taking full advantage to convert. You gotta do it off stage more though, I think.
And now we're going to be going straight back to Jules Veil. Honestly, I don't hate this, right? Game number 1 was so Emerald favored, but it was just a matter of, you know, whether or not Emerald was actually the one standing on the winner's podium at the end, and he wasn't.
Yeah, there was that like very, very good sequence for the first stock, only into the double dare ST. So like, if Emerald didn't give that up, like, he could have probably won the first game. We'll see that. Certainly in the lead right now.
Yeah. I mean, once again, going to be able to take the first stock, and now will he take the second is the question. Because that's what we saw in game number 1.
I think Emerald just has to like cover these high recoveries. Like, that's really the key missing aspect here. The missing piece.
I think the big thing here is Emerald needs to be changing up the tempo, right? Emerald always ends up going for this blindingly fast tempo, always going in as quickly as possible. And when you always go forward as quickly as you can, your opponent's going to get used to that. It's going to feel so much more manageable if it's always at the same timings.
Yeah, Zetter is very, very scary when he devotes himself to whiff punishing. Just like kind of camping outside burst range, and the second you commit to something, he kills you.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, if you got a great fastball, throwing nothing but fastballs is very, very strong. But the power of one changeup can do so much more.
Absolutely. Is Clover going to be able to recover from this? This is, oh my god.
Well,
yeah. All right.
Emerald gonna take stock number 2 and number 3. Sorry, number 3 and number 4, sorry.
We definitely take those for Clover. Like, that could have worked out worse. Like, sure, you died, but like, if they die too, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, might be a little bit less than fine if we're looking at this right now. 92% and counting on fire. Not gonna land the up strong, but right now, Clover, a lot of trouble. Not where you want to be.
Yeah, ooh. This looks like it's gonna go to the game 5 here. Because all Emerald really needs to do is land that one shine, bear, fair, anything. Or dare. Or up.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, okay, I was gonna say at this point, Emerald could just look for a forward throw, but forward air going to do it just fine.
Yep. All right. This has been a very tight set. A lot of back and forth, as you can see from the game count.
Extremely back and forth, and now that we're on Merchant Port, I am really excited to see what these two have in store for us, because this stage allows for quite a bit of recovery mix-up between these two fire characters.
Yeah, exactly. Of the two, obviously, I think Forsburn has more recovery mix-up, because you have the teleport, you have the clone stuff. If you have combust, you can get the double jump back with the smoke. But Zetter, no shortage of mix-up himself.
Yeah, Emerald tends to really focus on going to the ledge itself, but it's not going to be the end-all be-all in this kind of a game here.
Yeah, that's true. I think like
Clover really needs. Oh my god! Just tapping Forsburn with that down B, almost costing. I guess in the end did cost Clover the stock.
Yeah, Emerald right now going to be able to take that first stock and trying to run away with it. 40% and counting onto the Forsburn here. One cape not going to do so much, and we're seeing the shines come through.
Yeah, channeling the DOSBox energy a little bit. I thought this stage would work out for Clover.
Oh,
Given how good they are on like, kind of like.
Clover is
longer
showing up to
round
Trevor's
stages.
house with a box of chocolates.
Please, please, please. Mid-month patch. Right now. Mid-game. Just drop it. I beg.
Yeah, that being said, you know, Clover and Emerald still very back and forth. Might be a stock behind, but we've seen how unbelievably strong Clover's punish can be in the right moments.
Oh, we've seen Emerald too, though. That was just the loop
What a
of the
CC.
fireballs into the walk up.
That was a power move. Showing Emerald is in full control of this game 5, which is not ever a situation you want to see in Clover.
All right, and right now Clover still just looking to get the piecemeal damage here. Emerald only needs trade damage, but is simply looking for it all.
Oh my god, and oh, the down
Ends-
strong covering all that space, almost to finish it off.
Ends it with a down strong, ends it with a ton, and ends it with a rematch in grand finals with RX.